is the last update to the 100% crit chance werewolf house build. And to show you, we do indeed have a 100% crit chance. There it is, right in the tooltip. Main hand critical hit chance, 100%. So to explain how we get 100% crit chance, first I'll show it in the tree. We have to get these nodes here, these nodes here, these nodes here, and that's about it, I think. Yeah, that's it. And we have to get, we had to equip a very expensive jewel, Heart of the Well Diamond, with 7% increased critical hit chance. And then we had to equip one of these, Malagaro's Virtuosity. This also has critical hit chance. 2 gifts from above. 2 perfect gifts from above. Well, not entirely perfect. The rarity of items drop percentage is not perfect on either of them, but the crit chance is perfect, and that's what matters. Crit hit chance on the amulet, along with allocating the anoint for a critical exploit. And then, of course, we needed a weapon with 15% critical hit chance and some good physical damage too, because this is, again, this build only does physical damage because of how we use brutality. It's just loud as fuck. Hold on, let me turn this down. Okay. And then we got crit chance on the helmet. And that's about it. And in total, that adds up to 100% critical hit. And for the Herald, we have Herald of Ash, because again, we only do physical damage, so Herald of Thunder or Herald of Ice wouldn't really work with this. For Shred, we just have Shred to break armor for bossing. You don't need it against rares though. For Wolfpack, we actually have that for increased damage while your companion is in your presence. That's just a lot of increased damage that the Wolfpack gives you free pretty much. And you get that all the time because we have Brutus's Brain, which makes them immortal, so they can't die. I still have Time of Need and Overwhelming Presence, but these two are entirely optional. Time of Need barely ever procs, every 9 seconds, every 9.3 seconds. And Overwhelming Presence is just whatever, you don't do elemental ailments. But I guess the 23% reduced stun threshold is kind of nice. So, for some core pieces, you're going to want life regen on as much as you can get, or as many items as you can get it on. Unfortunately, I only have it on the Warrior Invictus, Grand Regalia, and the Solar Amulet. Other than that, you definitely want to try and get it on the belt and the boots. I believe you can get it on both of those. Could be wrong, but pretty sure you can. Check real quick. Let's see. stupid. Fuck. Alright, fuck it. I'll just use the website. The website's a lot easier. Oh my god, are you kidding me? It's just... Hold on a second. Oh, okay, we're not that. Let's use my fucking phone. Oh my god. This is crazy. I should have set up for this, but I didn't. But I want to check to see if I can get crit hit chance, or not crit hit chance, life regeneration. I know you can get it on the belt. I'm not too sure if you can get it on the boots. That's what I want to make sure. Yes, you can get it on the boots. I might just get some right now then. Before I get new boots, okay, I just wanted to make sure the intelligence is optional before I just got some new boots without them. But yeah, I might try and see if I can get some riding. I can. They're cheap too. They're extremely cheap. Holy shit. Why are these so cheap? I don't have the gold though. I just realized I don't have the gold. I was not aware you could just get boots this good for this cheap. I really don't think I need the lightning resistance because I can check. Yeah, no, I don't need the little lightning resistance. Or the fire one. I don't think I need the fire one either. Alright, so I'll show a couple maps. So we got one going on right now, actually. Haven't even fought the boss yet. Show how fast the build works. There's still a cooldown on the skill, which is really annoying. The only way to fully get rid of it now is since they made that one lineage support channel unusable pounds. The one that gave you 100% cooldown recovery rate. Ever since they made that unusable on pounds, you needed temporals or a shitload of cooldown reduction in your tree. But we got it down, we got the cooldown down to 1.5 seconds, and I think that's enough because it takes around a second. Well, it takes around 0.9 seconds, I think. The skill to act, yeah, 0.98. So you basically have 0.6 seconds cooldown, and that 0.6 seconds is completely negated by just dodging, essentially, because the amount of time it takes you to do one dodge, that cooldown is already up. That's kind of a street rotation. So you hit, dodge, and you rinse and repeat until everything is dead. The only downside is I'm not using Lunar Blessing, which you could easily do. You could easily just put Lunar Blessing. But I think I've stated this before, and I'll state it again. The reason I'm not using Lunar Blessing is because I just feel like it's so fucking OP, it's going to get nerfed. I'd be very surprised if it doesn't get nerfed. So I kind of wanted like a challenge for myself to try and make the build good without Lunar Blessing. But obviously, you know, with Lunar Blessing, the build would be like 10 times better. Of course, damage would be a lot better. I would be one-shotting these rares instead of three-shotting them that I have now. Tier 15 man. What modifiers does this have? A couple? Move around. If you wanted to go even further with the budget for this build, you really could. I tried a full energy shield version with a energy shield body armor that I still have actually, and it was alright, but I just like the regeneration, the health regeneration from Warrior Invictus. It's just so easy to obtain. It's just free 40, you know, life regen pretty much. It's pretty crazy. You get your life regen pretty high with that. And then I have life regen on the too, so it's enough to just continuously cast your skill. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you need Octolui's Bloodletting. I really don't understand why it's so cheap, because Octolui's Bloodletting is absolutely overpowered, and I feel like nobody really knows that. I'll just point it out here. I have no idea why it's only like 4 lines. We're basically getting all of our damage from just that and a couple of physical nodes in the tree. And brutality. And we're fucking obliterating. Like that boss just got absolute bang. So are the rares now. Tier 15. I believe it's tier 15. This might be tier 14, I bet. This might not even be tier 15. But we have a tier 15. I have a tier 15. Got a couple revives on it. 2 revives. And we're gonna do that one right about now. Right after I get these boots, if they're still available. Because they have more life regen. Exile. It's definitely not true. Alright, just had to make sure we didn't need it. Which we don't. Amount of movement speed, and better yet, with movement speed, if we don't need the yeah. See if I can do this real quick. Costume, that's right, yeah, costume 12. Alright, so we'll wait on the movement speed, the extra movement speed. So that's not actually our life regen 260. That's only our life regen because you have concentrated ground around you while stationary. So that's why we have 260 when we're just standing still. If we go into a map and we start moving around and then pause the game as we're moving, hopefully the game doesn't crash. It'll actually show us how much we actually have, which is 133, which is more than enough to use Oculus Bloodletting and still spam skill pounds with it. So, but this is a skill gem setup I got going on right now. For Shred, we got Armor Break 3, Rapid Attacks 2, Heft, Brutality 3. Shred is just for breaking armor on bosses. Never really rares. I never have to break armor on rares. I can usually just kill them with pounds, regardless of whether they're armored or not. And then for pounds, we got Alta Louis Bloodletting, Pinpoint Critical, Cooldown Recovery 2, just to get that extra speed. Brutality 3, and Heavy Swing, because cooldown is enough to where it's not going to go away by the time we're done with the attack anyways, so might as well lower the attack speed. In my opinion, it makes no difference, since we don't get the cooldown often enough anyways. Let's put this up for you. Oh yeah, exhaust, I guess. It's like after the boots, they're so cheap. Oh, this is the chest plate I was using before I switched back to Warrior and Victus. Oops. Alright, we'll just do this. There's a citadel somewhere over here. Yeah, there is. There's two actually. Alright, we'll go down here. One revive. I'm not gonna use any tablets. Let's do it. Alright. I'll show you how fast it is. Now, keep in mind, I put dozens of divines into the build at this point. I am not, by any means, saying this is possible with a cheap budget, because it is not. I strongly believe it is not possible with a cheap budget. You need Alta Louis Bloodletting. It scales too much damage for you to have it. You need 100% crit chance. Otherwise, again, your damage just doesn't feel good, because you'll have hits where you won't crit at all, and you'll just do no damage. You need Malagoro's Virtuosity. All these items are expensive, for the most part. Malagoro's I was actually able to find for very cheap, all things considered. And you need a really goated weapon with a lot of physical damage and a lot of crit hit chance. These items that I'm mentioning are not optional, they're necessary. You don't have them to build without crit. You're not doing damage. But so squishy, which is like the most part, honestly. Try to reach, so I'll probably die because I have no chaos res. If you can get a better Warrior Invictus than I could, then I highly recommend you do. Get another chaos res, perhaps. What you might have. You could probably replace the all attributes per socket filled with chaos res and be just fine if you get some attributes on your other items. But I won't lie, it's kind of hard to get the end requirement and the strength requirement and the dex requirement of the gloves all at the same time without like a stat stack. It'd be a little difficult. How fast it is. Kill everything pretty quickly. The only downside is I never really figured out how to get area of effect. So if I can get some help with that, like how to clear screens, like leap slam, because that's kind of what I was going for. I kind of just want to make it like leap slam. Let's see if I can't jump up there. So I'll give it a try. It's going to take a couple hits, but you're fast enough to I'm gonna need gold, so I should just pick everything up and sell it. Here's the boss, so I'll show you that. We'll break its armor this time around. Even with 99% crit chance, I still did not hit it. Okay, so you break their armor. Crits. Destroy them. That's how you kill the bosses. Just break their armor and bounce. And they completely melt. When I was fighting at Ziri, I did not have 100% crit chance. If I were to fight at Ziri now, I feel like I would succeed. Sure. Gonna get this movement speed rune real quick. Socket that. Get that. Fortunately, they did not quality this before they corrupted it, so just something I am not going to mess up with the regalia. That maybe 15 food. Oh yeah, that's 6 after that. Alright. Now we corrupt the Warrior Invictus. I need some Vow Orbs. Highly doubt the outcome is going to be great. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay. The outcome is fucking amazing. Holy shit. I don't even care that I can't wear any of my shit. I give 0+. I can fix that pretty quickly, actually. Just put that on. This on. Put that back on. But put it back up for 2 div. But that Marauder, that is pretty good. What the fuck are the chances, dude? Okay, like, yeah, man, that's amazing. I found a Rocky Auto slow earlier today too. That's why I have all this shit. To be honest, like this good amulet. Yeah, that is amazing. I kind of feel like I need a frag. All right, 5 sockets. I'm a happy man today. I mean, I was really happy because I found the fucking Rocky Autos. But God damn, that's good. Yeah, I know there's like a really expensive life. Yeah, here it is. Oh my gosh, expensive. Yeah, unfortunately. I need to keep the. Unfortunately, I do need to keep the divine, so I'm gonna be helping my friend get his ascendancy. And the only way to do that on my part is just to fucking. Is to give someone a bib, so that. I'm gonna put one of these. I'm gonna get one of these. Still be right. Who cares? Oops. Let's see if there's any more rares. There are. Yeah, we'll go finish off the rares. Oh. Another reason you need absolute is loading, because you're like, oh well, if I wanted to, I could probably just, you know, just get this node over here. Now, first of all, you need the damage increase, and second of all, you want this so that you have extra life, essentially, an extra life pool. And if you get this, you have no mana, so you can't use that other one. So it kind of so you do not want to get that node right there and replace it. Obviously, for that. I feel like there's a lot of room to improve the build. Make it a little bit better. More damage, have more survivability. Definitely have more speed. Even though the mana has a life pool. Really, really does. Basically doubles the amount of potions. Extremely fast. You can even put some shreds in there for some smaller mobs. I do that sometimes to kind of work around. It's crazy just how this like started slow. It's extremely slow. Didn't do any damage really. And I kind of figured out getting all the reduced skill effect duration for time of need was kind of pointless. So I could just get life regen. And kind of went from there. With damage, I started putting more bow bolts, damage, more cooldown, more damage, and to where I've been able to get it essentially. Fortunately, I do feel like this is kind of the stopping point for the build in terms of my expertise. I don't really know what else to do for it. I feel like I've invested so much, but I also feel like there is more you could do with it. I don't know, someone on YouTube's probably done all this shit already and is already OP, you know. Has a pound skill that already obliterates even without Lunar Blessing, but I don't know. You never know. Let's see. What else we could have corrupted? These two right here. Corrupted these already. These two I can corrupt. And the bell. I found these gloves for like 3 div, which was kind of crazy. I couldn't believe it. I forgot how much this was. Alright. Oh, and I got the Demon Form Talisman. Just like show that real quick. It's very cool. This one, I haven't really tried to do anything with it. It's not for me. I'm keeping it for a friend, and I'm gonna give it to them so they could they can use it. But I feel like this one would be pretty easy to scale the damage up because it uses physical, so probably easily damage pretty high. I didn't definitely okay with. That'd probably be nice. Of course. And we just stack physical, I feel like. That's what I need. Actually lowers the damage. Lowers the damage for a second. Let's and take that out with the rapid attacks. You can also take this out and put in absolute bloodletting. Scale even more. Hell, fucking, we'll try it in the map. Fuck it. Why not? Like the crit should be 100% for this. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I said that. And the crit should be 100%. Oh no, it's 52%. Odd. Interesting. Try it. We gotta get over here anyways. Yeah, we got a map. I'll give it a shot for the video, I guess. I ain't gonna do it to learn. Obviously, doesn't really work for our build, but let's see. Skip to a friend. Into the game. I figured it would be especially since it's got cheaper since the beginning of the league. But I'll try and show the Citadel, even though I got all the Citadel videos. That's the build. You fucking bounce. Everything. Kill everything. Mana potions when you got them down. I did have mana leech before the previous weapon. It was really nice. This weapon does a lot more damage. It has 50% crit. I realize now it's fine. I have 52% crit. The demon form is there. Because that weapon does not have a crit chance. You can break their armor if you don't want to. It's good, just crit. Kill them, but breaking their armor will kill them faster if you break their armor first, so kind of have to play it, I guess, versus playing the build if they just want to get it over with, or if they 3 hits instead. Yeah, the AoE is the only real downside, I feel like. Speed is really good. The AoE was a lot bigger. I got some way to scale the AoE higher with my items. I would do that. I don't know if that does see if I can access the citadel now. Oh, I can, I think. Oh, no, I can't. One more map. One more map, laddie. Yeah, we'll just get this one back. Don't you step right now. I don't really care, laddie. I'm not really looking for loot or anything. I'm just playing for fun at this point. And if I find anything good, it's just extra. Like I said, I've already invested so much into this fucking build. I don't really know what else I can do. That's why I don't use slash now. I didn't die there. I was not paying attention. Yeah, that build is not tanky. I just get lucky sometimes. There's a lot of gold. Drop the magic items. Don't need them. Yeah, definitely drop the commons as well. Alright, now we can do the Citadel, then we can end the video. I think it's Count Gianer. Let me check. It is. Let us go. Yes, sir. That's perfect. That is absolutely, indubitously perfect. Sell that for gold, because I just don't give a fuck right now. I don't care. I don't care. I need a the map first. 315. And it's just showing for Exiles. I have to change that. We're not going to juice this up in any way. We're just going to do the Citadel like this on the base map. Nothing crazy. I'm just going to speed run to the boss as well. The most expensive prices fragment, so if we get this one, we might just be able to do our damage. his armor. That. Right. What I like to do in this part, if he gets to this part, is I like to just dodge around in a circle. Usually if you dodge around in a circle, you can avoid getting hit. The rest of the werewolves to go. Bounce. Just kill him before he bounce. And the mana really does come into play here too. The mana helps a lot because it acts as a second health bar, so you really want that. All that energy shield, all that mana, all that life. That shit adds up. I think together it's a little over 3K. Alright, so we're going to keep this crisis fragment. And we're probably going to go trade for this. So this one's the ancient. Faded one. We shall fight. Good boy. So, Arbiter of Ash. Yeah, we're gonna fight Arbiter of Ash now. Now I should probably go level up first. But I've been 89 for like the past couple of days. I haven't been able to level up, so I just don't give a fuck at this point. So I'm just gonna fight him. And then we'll end the video. But I've been saying, oh, never mind, we're gonna have to end the video and then fight Arbiter of Ash and make that its own video. Unfortunately, time's running out.